When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that. Got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
11 MT paint. Let's get set. Oh, stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
On one, ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
They'll run again with Brown. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here we go.
On third down, here's Burrow. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice all those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Hold on a sec.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
He'll expect mold from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Nix off the play action. Escapes the pocket. Ingram's got another one. They got the football caught, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. Going for it with Harvey. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 14 on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Play action with Nix. Complete to Mims. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He cuts to the right, finds open field. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Burrow. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
11. Here we go. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. So as they face 4th down, on comes Ryan Rico to kick it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 2nd and short. It's a design boot. Short pass ball in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The first down carry for Brown. Still fighting forward. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. But go get explosive on the ground as well.
McPherson at the point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Off headed right. It's Harvey. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nix is hit. He lost that football. Now the Bengals have it. He's at midfield. 30. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd down, get to Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right 80. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. This one's caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Peterson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his guy, Harvey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
7-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Looking slant route, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Escapes the pocket. This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
2 yards on the pick.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 32. Nix. Finds a man. Adam Trapman has it. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Here we go. 11.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Anderson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Return.
Now Nix. This is running back. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Pass complete, screenplay. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's grabbed at the 10. This return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11 MT. 180.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Comes inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
11.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
12.
Trying for it with Burrow. That'll be the first and more. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow setting up the play action. Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Good on 2nd is Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
On one, ready?
3rd down.
11.
3rd and long for him here. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. Here.
First
11.
and goal, Cincinnati.
Wide 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Dump off caught by his back. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Broncos 7.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, I said. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
14 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what is